A beacon of hope. Martin Luther King Jr. Martin Luther King Jr. was a Baptist minister. He was a leader in the civil rights movement. King fought for equality for all people. He believed in nonviolent resistance. King's message resonated across America. He inspired millions to fight for justice. King's leadership was crucial during a turbulent time. Segregation divided the nation. African Americans faced discrimination and violence. King emerged as a powerful voice for change. He led protests and marches. King spoke out against injustice. King's courage was extraordinary. He faced constant threats. He was arrested multiple times. Yet, King remained resolute. He believed in the power of love. He believed in the promise of America. King's work had a profound impact. He helped bring about significant change. The Civil Rights Act of 1964 was a major victory. It outlawed discrimination based on race, color, religion, sex, or national origin. The Montgomery bus boycott was a pivotal moment. It lasted over a year. It started in December 1955. Rosa Parks, an African-American woman, refused to give up her seat on a bus to a white man. This act of defiance sparked outrage. It ignited a movement. King was a young pastor in Montgomery, Alabama. He was thrust into a leadership role. King organized the boycott. African Americans refused to ride the buses. They carpooled. They walked. They endured hardship. They showed their determination. The boycott put economic pressure on the city. It drew national attention. The world watched as ordinary people fought for their rights. The boycott lasted 381 days. It ended with a Supreme Court ruling. The court declared segregation on buses unconstitutional. The Montgomery bus boycott was a triumph. It showed the power of nonviolent resistance. It inspired other movements. It marked a turning point in the fight for civil rights. The March on Washington occurred on August 28, 1963. It was a massive demonstration. Over 250,000 people gathered in Washington, D.C. They demanded civil rights and economic equality. The march was a defining moment. King was one of the key organizers. He delivered his iconic "I Have a Dream" speech. His words resonated with the crowd. He spoke of his dream for America. He envisioned a nation where his children would be judged not by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. The March on Washington was a powerful display of unity. It showed the strength of the civil rights movement. It put pressure on the government. It helped pave the way for the Civil Rights Act of 1964. The March on Washington remains a symbol of hope. It reminds us of the power of peaceful protest. It inspires us to continue the fight for justice. Section 4. The enduring power of nonviolent resistance. King believed in nonviolent resistance. He was inspired by Mahatma Gandhi. He saw nonviolence as a powerful weapon. It was a way to fight injustice without resorting to violence. It was a moral imperative. King's philosophy was rooted in love. He believed that love could conquer hate. He believed that nonviolence could transform society. He taught that suffering could redeem. King's commitment to nonviolence was tested many times. He and his followers faced violence. They were beaten. They were jailed. But they remained steadfast. King's philosophy of nonviolent resistance continues to inspire. It has been used in struggles around the world. It remains a powerful tool for social change. Section 5. Honoring a legacy. Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated on April 4, 1968. His death was a tragedy. It shook the nation. But his legacy lives on. Martin Luther King Jr. Day is a federal holiday. It is celebrated on the third Monday of January. It honors King's life and work. It is a day to reflect on his message. On this day, people participate in marches. They volunteer in their communities. They honor King's commitment to service. They remember his dream. King's legacy continues to inspire. His words still resonate today. He reminds us that the fight for justice is ongoing. He challenges us to create a more just and equitable world. LeroyABrown.ca